quick review on the Shop Nation Dust Collector Chute, really. So this is a Hitachi. Now it's Metabo. It's an older one. They've gone to version 2 and version 3. So in order to install it, it wasn't that difficult. You had to cut off this. In the video, he does. First of all, it doesn't seem to have a hell of a lot of function. I mean, I'm sure it has some function. They wouldn't have added it. They wouldn't have put it on if it didn't. It housed this, and this kind of like caught the blade, but I don't understand what the function was, so I don't think removing it hurt anything. In the video, he removes it with a hacksaw. That's going to be a bit of work. I just went with a cutoff wheel, and it came right off. It's cast aluminum, so it comes easy. Anyway, this goes together very quickly. It's very idiot-proof, and but he has a video, so may as well watch that too. And then it just goes in with one screw, so you can take this out if you want to. One annoyance, if I'm cutting at angles or I have the blade way out, I used to keep these closed, but I have to keep them open for this, otherwise it interferes with this. I don't care, really. These are the fences that I actually use to guide things. So the whole point of this review, in a year, this was connected to a shop vac. So the shop vac goes on with, this thing. This thing works great. I think it was like $30. So you plug the shop vac in over here, and you plug the tool in over here. Whenever the tool fires up, it fires up the shop vac. So I had a shop vac attached to this underneath, and over the course of a year, it would get about half full. And what I'm doing, the project that I ended up doing here is I'm putting half laps into some 2x4s for a fence on a trailer. So I emptied this bin out, so it was at 0. And I cut all the 2x4s I had to cut. Now, there's obviously dust here, and I cleaned some of it away. So there was a fair share of sawdust here. But look how much sawdust was in this. This started off at 0. Look. And I think the main reason why there's not even more in there is it packed up. I didn't even expect it to be catching that much. So, long story short, the thing does an amazing job. And this is with a junky hose connected to it. I got to connect a better hose. But an extremely good job. And I'm a cheap SOB, so it took a bit for me to splurge for that. It was like $45. But so well worth it. Look at that. That's amazing. That's a lot of dust that got collected instead of... Before this, I could go a whole year and you would get half a container of dust. It just wasn't going in there, even though the vacuum was running. Now with the chute attached, it's grabbing, let's guess, 90% of the dust. Amazing. Good product.